We come with a team of volunteers to focus on your digital weak spots.
Hi, I'm Krista. I'm here at Charity Makeover in Lisbon, and today I am contributing my marketing skills to a fundraiser for a charity called the Lisbon Project.
Hello, I'm Irene, Irene in English. I'm participating in the Make Food and Not Work project.
Well, my name is Giorgio. I'm a volunteer in El Hogar. El Hogar Animal Sanctuary is a sanctuary, the first animal sanctuary in Spain.
In most cases, if we can either bring in revenue that enables them to hire someone new and take care of stuff, or automate, delegate, offload burden that is currently consuming their time, then that frees up the charity founder to be far more productive.
A lot of us work on projects that, I don't want to say capitalist projects, but projects where you're selling something or you're making something, you're making sales, if that's in marketing or that's in tech, and it is nice to have that feeling of giving back and doing something for the community, especially a community that I've lived in for so long.
Well, even like a hackathon in general are so exciting and exhilarating, and there's so much creativity from all of this. Like, you literally build something from nothing, but then like this has such an added benefit because you see the founders, the people involved with the charity's eyes and their face, and oh my God, this is going to help so much. And even here in Barcelona, we'll go on these next walks and see them using this new system that we're developing today, and like you can see that actual impact, that actual change that you've made for this charity.
I can walk away from charity makeover with something to bond with other people about.
Cool.
And it's also a good way to network, just like being around other like-minded people, and everybody in here is like super smart, so I'm learning about marketing, I'm learning about sales, Sorry.
So today we were given 8 hours to create something meaningful and long-term for this charity. So there were about 8 people on our team, and everybody is coming in with different skills, but by chance a lot of us are in marketing, so we thought that the best thing that we could do that we can actually start and finish just today is to come up with a campaign to fundraise for this fan.
This is only valuable insofar as we have a deliverable at the end of the day that we can hand off and that they actually know how to use. So it's not just making something, but we have to train them and make sure that they incorporate it and actually use it in their workflow.
The big challenge is we are not able to find many people for doing this. So when we saw your call, it was really, wow, there are some people who really do this, and it was really helpful. So I'm really grateful to you all.
Everybody here comes ready to work and ready to impact, and we leave these charities in a better state than when we found them.
So our main goal is try to fix a bit the logo, try to fix a bit the communication on social media, Facebook strategy, Instagram strategy, and also try to how to promote the event online and offline.
We're working on the UX and on the design. I really like the design side of things. That's what I'm working on at the moment. So I like it when I start seeing the art working and you start to see, the design laid on top. It starts to feel like a product.
Yeah, well, so everything we do is with succession planning in mind, right? So we use Trello, we use Slack, we use Google Drive, all these persistent tools where the next group that plops in, there's going to be context and history, and they can review, and the files are out there. So it's really built with that idea of we're not just making an artifact and delivering that and now the game is over. It's like this ongoing kind of continuum of care, right? So you're just handing it off.
It was quite nice that I saw on the list a charity that I knew. So that made me want to kind of go for that charity as well and work with them and be able to develop something for people that I know that are doing a really, really good job here.
I've already participated in Startup Weekend workshop last year, and this is the second event, but I think that this event is very useful, and I really love this event because in the Startup Weekend workshop was like, okay, very intense and everything, but then the feeling is that, okay, you create something great, amazing, but then after the event everything is gonna die. And here at least you see that every effort that you're gonna do is gonna be for something, and is gonna be useful for our reality that is gonna improve the things that you're gonna do.
Time after time, people saying, I want to have impact, I want to feel meaningful, I want to contribute. So I think there's a hunger amongst knowledge workers for that. I think a lot of times we get like very distant from our work, and you may, be 5 hops away from the actual end user of whatever work product you're creating. And this is just a way to get far closer to that. You actually meet the charities, you meet the founders, they're here working across the table from you. We got to go out and like actually see the
firsthand.
Yeah.
And you see the pains and the issues that they're working on, but they're just in the operational firefight every single day. So be able to extract that, put them in this room and just say, okay, we're going to examine what you're working on, and we're going to try to pull out all the inefficiencies and really optimize it.
What attracted me to coming to a charity makeover event is that I know when I'm here, I'm contributing skills that are unique to me, that are more valuable than, say, if I were building a house, because I don't know how to build a house.
You definitely get a lot out of it. Like, I've learned so much just from this morning. That's just a kind of a byproduct of coming to help. I'm learning myself.
Yeah.
Just to come and see how your skills can be used, learn new skills, be involved at a project right from the beginning, which I always think is super fun. Let's say you work in a company and you're working on certain things, but just seeing that project form and putting it together, I think is really rewarding. And then having that project go out straight away into the world and hopefully seeing it being used and it being effective, I think that's going to be.
We could be sitting in an ivory tower somewhere writing code thinking we know what we're doing, but instead we're here working with 17 people. Like, to me, that roll up your sleeves, just get stuff done, knock it out in a weekend, and then hand over the keys. Like,
yeah,
it's just get to real as fast as possible.
If you are ever in the same city as a charity makeover event, I highly recommend taking part in it, because not only is it a way for you to seriously make an impact on a local organization, it's also a great way for you to develop your own professional skills.
And like, what I get really excited about is, each one of these events is almost like a recruiting screening tool now. Like, we're getting a lot of the right people involved. But think of like just the problem-solving engine that we wind up with. Like, what can we do down the road when we have 100 committed people in Slack where we know they're all talented, we know how they fit together, how they work together? Like, what societal problems can we just cherry pick and say, we're going to solve that this weekend? That's what gets me excited.
Yeah.
Well, I think that the program is amazing, because you can connect with a lot of people and different people that come from different backgrounds. This is very interesting also if you want to reskill, like learn something that is a bit outside of your box, of your field. And also I really like these things of helping the association. So I hope that is going to grow and is going to spread more also outside of Lisbon.
Thank you to Charity Makeover for the opportunity to get involved.